change. Job, ideas, the works. Yeah.
I really, really do enjoy the fact that they're doing the reenactment also alongside it, because they're quite good actors.
Showing her history.
Yeah. Very good.
Who's the disgruntled boyfriend? When's he going to come into it?
I can't wait.
How do you recognise you? Jealousy, greed, fear, lust. Oh my God.
From that sentence, she knew her killer.
Love triangle.
Yes.
No control over any. That's where they found the fingerprints. You know, where you don't.
They ain't gonna solve it.
That's what that is.
The other two women will, I think.
Yeah.
The older ones.
Or the two lads at the start. I can't remember their names.
It's just funny, isn't it? When we get wait till we're old and we can't control our blood response. It's going to be a nightmare. Yeah, just like a little fold-up chair. A kind of eco-resort. That's awesome.
Like the fact that it's eco-based.
Just waiting for it.
Hamish is on.
Well, the fight's not over yet.
They staged him to look like a weirdo.
Yeah.
Already. Seen that.
Definitely.
I'm going to be checking around for
The village weirdo.
you need a hand with anything.
How do you get a diary in a hot water bottle?
I don't know, it's like one of those bottles that you put that build those match bloody
Oh,
ships
what
in. How are you
bottles?
gonna
Like-
yeah, they've got like that and
It's got a
you'd
little...
have to roll it up really tight like a newspaper.
Oh, if it's just like loose leaf.
Well, it depends how thick the diary is. It can't
Oh,
be
gotcha.
a hardback one, can it? You
No.
wouldn't get it in there unless they cut the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why hide it in a hot water bottle?
So nobody would find it, they wouldn't look for it. So it's been somebody something to do with her diary.
So she must have been hiding something from somebody in the immediate vicinity?
She was hiding it or the killer hid it because it was incriminating them.
But wouldn't the killer just like burn it or something?
Well, yeah,
Take it and
I'd
burn
take it, burn it. So she was hiding
Yeah.
something. The fact that, did they mention that none of them found it? Or just
None of them.
none of them?
None of them.
See, but now they'll go back and they'll look through like everything now properly.
Good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was all nonsense.
The girl's only been there 5 minutes.
And she's taking over,
There's heckling.
bossing everyone around.
Yeah.
The local people, I think, are
Get rid of her. So we've just finished watching episode 1 of Murder Island. Jen and I have our own theories so far as to who may possibly have done it, but it seems there's not enough information yet. They're just teasing it out.
Yeah.
Who they're making it look obvious is probably not going to be so obvious, and there's going to be some huge twists and turns. So can you guys who've watched it please put in the comments so far what you think of the show? Who is your lead murder suspect? And also, who do you think is going to solve the case?
Yeah.
So far, we have a murder. It looks like it's on an island near Scotland, and 4 teams are trying to solve the murder. One team looks like they are rookie cops, and then you've got teams of various ages going up to an older, very wise pair of people. If you were a contestant on this show, do you fancy your chances at solving the crime?
I think I'd like smash it. I'm good at Cluedo. Yeah. I'd smash it, yeah. Make
Cluedo?
room.
It's been so long since I played Cluedo. Do you have to
Yeah.
like select a person or?
So you select the person, the weapon, the
That's it.
room, you know, so it's
Mr. Red
Miss
did
Scarlet
it in the library
with a
the hammer.
candlestick.
Yeah, candlestick. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
I played it quite recently. It's good
Oh
fun.
my god, it's so long since I played that.
So looking at that murder scene, do you think you could go in there and do that?
Yes.
Do you think you'd be good at it?
Yes.
Very confident.
Being around people from the murder community for 6 years, then you learn a thing or two about.
Nothing shocks you.
Well, all right. For example, then 2 Tonys,
Yeah.
mafia, multiple homicide murderer, 740 plus years. he told me all the different ways of whacking people, burying bodies. He left the dead bodies of rivals from Arizona to Alaska.
Right.
So he said in Alaska, they hoped that the bears would eat the corpses, but because it was icy, the corpses were preserved, and that's how the police found them.
Right.
But in Arizona, where it's hot, the corpses...
Decayed quicker.
Yes. So the temperature of the state is very important. Then burying the corpse...
But that looks like it's cold in Scotland there.
Yeah, so the corpse is going to be preserved, isn't it?
But yeah.
I don't want Boomer to hear this, but he said that one of the ways for corpses not to get discovered is you dig the hole real deep, put the corpse down there, pack it in, then put a dead dog, for example, a couple, above it. So when the cadaver dogs come out, they hit on the carcass of the animal and they stop there. They don't dig any further.
Great idea.
So if you're a real homicide detective, you arrive at a crime scene, corpse has been tortured, blood everywhere. Could you handle that?
I don't know. I can't stand the sight of blood. I really can't. So, as I said, one born every minute is not my forte.
Yeah. So you would not be a homicide...
Squeamish. No.
You would not be a homicide detective then?
No.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So you could do some kind of police work that didn't involve bloody corpses?
Yeah. If it was cold, like on the slab, that wouldn't bother me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Autopsy.
Autopsy behaviour. But it's the sight of blood that I'm not really a fan of, so...
What's that called then? A pathologist, is it?
Is it?
Forensic pathologist.
Right, yeah, I'll have that job.
Yeah.
No, I could go into a crime scene once the body's been moved, if it was particularly bloody, and if there was blood on the walls and the floor, that wouldn't bother me.
Yeah.
It's the corpse itself covered in blood.
With its brains hanging out.
Yeah, I'd be a bit squeamish. I'd have to go outside, have a moment, go back in, carry on. It's never been done before. I've never seen it. Well, I've never seen anything like this done before. Have you?
No, it's completely original,
I think it's brilliant.
Credit to Ian Rankin.
No. It's been left on a brilliant cliffhanger.
Yeah, it was.
I'm excited for more, definitely.
If the way it's been scripted, you can see they've set the table for some basic suspects, but there's going to be some huge twists and turns.
Definitely. Andrew and Nick.
Yeah.
They look the part.
Yes.
Two young girls, not at all. The older couple looked really out of place. But Richmond and Sarah, my definite favourite for the moment.
I think the wisdom of the old couple is going to come in handy.
It might shine through in the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel for that.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Do you know, I was impressed with the acting of the actors who they're going to interview.
Me too.
I thought they were absolutely spot
They were
on.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. Can't wait.
Yeah. Because, if you're an actor and you've given a role,
I'd be
but then someone's interrogating you...
I'll be like, it wasn't me.
It's not like if someone's interrogating you, then you're off script, aren't you?
Well, I'd just end up admitting I did it, probably.
There are so many suspects coming out of the
So
woodwork. We've got this supervillain with a cut on his right hand. We have got a possible love triangle.
With a pregnancy.
Only one of them could have got her pregnant because it looks like she was having a...
Oh, I can't say pregnancy, I'll ruin the bloody show, can I?
No, we've just finished watching it.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Only it looks like she's in a love triangle with a man and a woman, with the possibility of the man getting her pregnant, or I think that in episode 2, perhaps, I'm hoping, will be more of a backstory of someone who did get her pregnant who we are not familiar with yet. And that is who she is running away from. What do you reckon?
Definitely. Or it was Hamish.
It's very interesting to see how the police supervising the show actually work, because the competitors are going in, making these basic mistakes.
It's good that they're pulling them, is what you're saying. They're pulling them sort of every day to say, look, this is what you're missing.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you see from the top the protocol versus what an amateur would do. It's with hindsight, it's easy for me to say, yeah, I wouldn't have done that, but I probably would have stood in the blood.
Drinking the wine. Taking a selfie.
Spreading my DNA everywhere. So every Tuesday evening, 9:30 p.m, Jen and I are going to be tuned into Murder Island, where a murder is going to be staged and members of the public are going to the island to try and solve this murder mystery, scripted by Ian Rankin, hugely popular author. And what we're hoping is that you guys will join us on this journey. Post what you think in the comments of your suspects, where it's going, what twists and turns you expect. And we're going to go down this road together for the next 7 weeks, 9:30 p.m. every Tuesday night.
Yes, see you next Tuesday. My Tuesday nights are, I'm telling you, my Tuesday nights are booked. Don't contact me.